Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of The Ankle. We're going to take a little look back because, as I suspected, Amber's crash has hit. That little disclaimer she gave us about burnout was clearly just a warning that, hey guys, I'm not going to be uploading this frequently. Um, I was waiting for it. I was waiting, hoping to get something out before work, but now I'm back from work. I have a nice tall glass of wine with me. So let's dive right into this one, shall we? This one is finally talking about Shrimpgate. Dot, 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 dot. It got about 57,000 views. That's on the higher end for Amber nowadays. But I think it's just because, talking about past controversies, of course it's always going to bring in more views for our girl. Um, so, I don't know why my YouTube isn't showing me the dislikes. It'll show me likes. So she got 744 thumbs up, but I have no idea about the thumbs down. But let's just dive right in, shall we? See what BS excuses our girls got for us.
Guys, so we're going to talk about Shrimpgate. Yes, we are. If you guys don't know about this era in my life, this was about 4 to 5 years ago, and I lost in only a couple of days about 12,000 subscribers. And here's why. I have not watched this video since I uploaded it. I don't remember what I said in it. Nothing. So we're going to watch it together.
Nothing. Well, yeah, I believe her that she doesn't believe what she said because she's always just talking out of her ass. So, how can you remember everything that comes out of there?
And see why 12,000 or more people decide to unsubscribe from me.
It's because you were arrogant and you told everyone to leave, essentially. The only reason I started watching your videos directly again is because of creating this reaction channel. Other than that, during the live stream era, when you told us all to essentially piss off, that you didn't want us there, you did not care to lose that viewership, we dipped. And now look at you. On best, getting 25,000 a view. Or 25,000 views. I told you guys, I got a big glass of wine. It was a long night at work. But, come on, girl. You know why. You were very arrogant. As you are, though.
Within just a few days. That's it.
So crazy.
Okay, so we have another mukbang. We're going to eat shrimp with cocktail sauce.
Yeah, she doesn't get that fucking excited about food anymore. I have not seen her light up with joy about food in a long time. Even when she's cooking or eating Feline's food, she doesn't light up like she does when, sit her down in front of some good old fucking Cheesecake Factory.
I don't know what that is. Me going, that was weird. I will say that a lot of people still to this day talk about how I ate a whole...
Yeah, she's going to focus on the fact that some people, not a lot, some. Most of us know that she didn't eat all of it. But the issue is, at this time, Amber was overeating and binging so much that it was obvious she ate the entire thing off of camera. She said, I'm only going to have a bit of this. And she only had a bit of it on camera. But you know damn well that the bitch ate all of it.
Of cocktail shrimp. So let's see how many I actually eat. I'm curious.
This is going to be what she focuses on most of the time, guys. Let's be real. She's just going to be like, look, guys, I didn't eat all of them. And it's not the fact that, like, it's within her calories or whatnot. No 600-pound person should be sitting down and eating that much of one thing. That's not a balanced meal. Like, let's just be real about it. If she wanted to do more effort, she would have at least given herself, like, a fucking side salad.
Okay, so I'm really excited. Here we go. I haven't had this in, it's been a hot minute. It's good. I have it muted. I remember I muted some parts because I was living with roommates, and there was some things being said that I didn't want you guys to hear. I don't think they realized that my camera could pick up what they were saying, so I just muted it because it was like personal.
So she can remember that, but she can't remember what she said during this that made everyone fucking hate her. Oh, and she's also going to probably cut the video short and not get to all of her extreme arrogance. But, I mean, maybe I'll clip in the real Shrimpgate video.
So, we're just going to have the tails over there. So, just because I usually watch all of everything on YouTube on ×2 speed. So, we're going to watch it.
Because she can't be bothered to sit around. Our girl is very busy. Okay, so she needs to cut down the videos to half of the time. So she speeds it up.
1.5. Hopefully that's not too fast for you guys.
Well, considering you talk like you got fucking molasses drooling from your lips, I highly doubt it.
It's actually really good. Nice and cold. I talk really slow, so.
Yep, you do. But can only talk as fast as you are, so pretty slow. This video is probably going to be all over the place, guys. I've been drinking.
Yum. So we have water. Isn't this a cool bottle?
Should clip in a video of
Kroger brand, I think. Yeah.
Fuck
and
yeah,
plastic.
Bitches.
I would go through phases in the past where I thought drinking a gallon of water was good for you. I would say
you still do, bitch. You still are like, oh, I just got this new Stanley cup. It's half a gallon, guys. Half a gallon. So only 2 of these is a whole gallon of water. Like, bitch. You still drink, like, probably not enough water. And back then, like, between the water machine, all the fucking bottles, like, it was outrageous what she was doing with the fucking water. Unless we forget about the whole pH balance.
Some people, but all bodies are different. Don't force yourself to drink a gallon of water. The sauce is so good. This is awkward. So the topic for today is mukbangs and weight loss. This is like such a big thing because Obese the Beast made another video kind of talking about mukbangs, like obese people doing mukbangs and like mixing weight loss with mukbangs. So I personally messaged him because we have talked in private before, like because he made 2 videos about me and then a video about mukbangs. Before the mukbang video, I messaged him. This was before the mukbang video, so before he started talking about mukbangs, I messaged him and just been like, I just asked him like, why couldn't you tell me like in a message that everything you said in the video, why couldn't you tell me? So,
is that her breathing that I'm hearing? Like, it sounds like she's breathing really heavily just trying to watch this video. Also, like, Amber, you can't just fucking clip in on iMovie. You gotta do this fucking janky ass setup. Like, even I can do that. Even I am able to clip in a video into another video just on iMovie. Like, it's not hard. Put in some damn effort, girl.
So I remember I remember this moment. I was definitely confused because me and him had, talked in private before. He wanted to help me just a little bit with like weight loss, give me some advice and stuff. And then he made a whole video kind of like expressing his feelings or concerns. And I just thought it was weird since, we have been talking in private, why he didn't voice those to me privately. Instead, like he made a whole public video about it. So I found that at the time to be a wee bit frustrating, but it's like now I get it. It's the YouTube game. Making content about me does get quite a few views, so I get it now. He answered, obviously. And then he explained that, like, mukbangs shouldn't be done by people on a weight loss journey. So I want to say my opinion on this now, that I really firmly think that you can still lose weight and do mukbangs, but I feel like there's a fine line between what type of food are you eating and how is it going with like your mental, like is it mentally doing you good? Is it doing you bad? Like, what is it doing for you? What purpose is it serving you? But I do believe, like, if we're just like black.
This is going to be a lot of just rambling and shit. She's going to try to justify why overeating on camera is okay. Why, but I don't think she understands that she's getting positive reinforcement, money, for negative things, doing negative actions that actively go against her own like journey and her own like thesis for what this whole fucking thing is about, what her whole life is about essentially at this point. Like, ugh. I don't think she understands that. I don't think she sees why, like, especially someone like her who is not cognitive at all into her actions or anything like that. I don't think this is healthy at all for her. Like, she needs to keep all aspects of food and probably, honestly, all aspects of her weight loss in general off of YouTube. Because, I mean, you might take a pay cut, girl, and you might have to really work hard to lose some pounds so you can get back into the workforce. But, because this ain't going to last forever, girlie. Either you're going to have to keep doing the same negative actions to get the same positive outcome, or you're going to, well, I mean, and doing that will just lead you faster to your grave, or you're going to have to take the complete loss of the YouTube, essentially. I mean, not complete loss. She'll always have her followers, and if she were to turn her life around, I'm sure a lot of the haters would start watching her with an actual like bit of respect. I don't want to make it sound like it's her size that's stopping people from respecting her. I mean, it is for some, but it's just like it's the number one thing that she's been talking about. So it's like, put up or shut up, girl. Like, lose the weight if you want us to actually congratulate you, but like losing a couple pounds every week, that's not going to get you shit.
Yes, you can do mukbangs or eat on camera and lose weight. You still have to be in a caloric deficiency.
But you're not doing that, bitch. You don't do that. That's the issue. You show us very little of what you're actually eating, and then behind the camera, you're somehow eating enough to put on 5 more pounds.
Obviously, because that's how you lose weight. But if you're eating thousands of calories per mukbang and you're doing it like daily, then obviously you're not gonna.
Girl, lest we forget the one night where you literally gained 10 pounds overnight. 10 pounds overnight. Fucking ridiculous.
Wait. That's the only things that the viewers see. That makes sense and all. But my whole thing is like, first of all, this is my life. I'm an adult. I can choose what I want to do versus what I don't want to do. And like another big thing is like, just because you are seeing one meal out of the 15 I have in a week, how
Mathematically, that doesn't add up.
is that going to decipher everything? Do you know what I'm saying? And there are skinny mukbangers out there. They don't gain weight at all.
You ain't one of them, girl. So, like, stop fucking trying. You're not that bitch. No matter how hard you try, Amber, you are not and will not be that bitch.
Mukbangers out there who have lost weight. It is a thing. It's not something that's crazy. It is a thing.
Nikocado Avocado lost weight. He's lost more weight than I think you collectively ever have. So, and we were all like, oh, this guy's a fucking goner. So, if Nikocado can turn his life around faster than you can, girl, please.
Gain weight doing it.
You're fucked.
Obviously, but it's also not that hard to lose weight while doing it. So, I think here I was making excuses because I wanted to continue the mukbangs without backlash.
It doesn't matter though, girl. We still all hated you for it and still gave you shit for it. So, just a sec, guys. I'm going to go put a couple loaves of bread in the oven. Alrighty.
But it's just like I was in a point in my life where, I mean, look at me. I was like at my heaviest and...
Girl, you don't look much different. True T, you do not look any fucking different. And truer T, your heaviest then is only 30 or 40 pounds away from your heaviest now. So, like, and this was years ago, Amber. Years ago. You have lost, gained, and maintained over 500 pounds. You gotta actively be fucking doing that. Or actively not trying to do that shit. Like, be so fucking for real.
I still wanted to be able to create content that I knew people would click on, and that was mukbangs. I know you guys know, foodie booty, food.
Yeah, your own greed has pushed you deeper and deeper into this grave that you've dug for yourself. And you want us all to feel bad for you. And, like, to some extent we do. To another extent, it's like, girl, well, we fucking told you so.
It's hard to pronounce. Chantel. Or whatever. And she's kind of where I'm at right now, where it's just like, we're over, I don't want to put words in her mouth, but I have talked to her privately, and I do watch her videos. We're kind of just over people only supporting us when we're doing what they want us to do. That's just not... That is a true fact. That is a thing. People like me more when I'm losing weight, when I'm actively showing that I'm losing weight, which is a very weird concept in my opinion, because it's like, whether I'm losing weight or I'm not losing weight, I'm still like the same person within. Like, I still have the same heart and the same personality. And so it's like, to like someone based on their weight, or to dislike someone based on their weight, or to dislike or like someone based on like how they eat, or if they're on track, off track, is weird. Because when you truly think about it, like, it is one's life. Like, this is my life. I get to choose what I want to do with it. Just like the next person can choose. Like, do they want to smoke cigarettes? We all know where that goes.
She shades people that smoke cigarettes so much, and it's like, most of us can fucking take it. We understand that what we're doing is bad. But, I also just find it very interesting that she shades them so much. Meanwhile, Feline is an active smoker. So are you saying this all with Feline in the room?
Watched a TikTok, actually. Cardiovascular doctors were asked the same question.
She's going to try to explain how, smoking is worse and try to deflect the issue. I don't really fucking care to hear it. You're stupid. Oh, she even clipped it in. Look at her.
Someone based on them smoking cigarettes, while smoking cigarettes is actively killing somebody.
Someone who smokes even 2 packs a day can live longer than you, Amber. So let that fucking sink in. 2 packs a day isn't going to kill someone as fast as you've killed yourself.
Just like, me being off track is also actively killing me. But it's like, why?
You're off track though, girl, is like the entire train fucking derailed and went into the Grand Canyon. Like, your off track is we need to buy a new locomotive and realign it onto the old one. Like, girl, please. Please. If you were maybe 400 pounds recording this video, I'd hear you out, but you're at the exact same weight. So, like, what the fuck does it mean at all to hear these things coming from you? Not jack shit. That's what. I'm probably gonna be a lot meaner in this one too. Alcohol does that. Which is why I don't drink too often.
Does cigarette smoking, just for the lack of a better example, get less heat than someone my size, eating some shrimp on camera?
Yeah, because nicotine is also like a huge appetite suppressant, so most of us are skinny.
It all boils down to one thing, and we all know the answer.
She's a fat cow. That's the answer. I'll say it. Since she wants to be all like, oh, people are fat phobic to me. Yeah, we are, kind of, to some extent. Because, like, I'm not gonna fucking sit here and. Exactly, this comment says it all. She's so smug for someone that can't fit in a shower, can't walk. Like, yeah, it's the fucking truth of it all. And that comment only had, like, that's not that many likes for some of the comments in her comment section. So she's been digging in the comments for some shit. Girl, what do you expect? Turn your fucking life around if you want the hate to stop. Because you know what? This isn't really you. You can think that they're attacking you personally, but you being a fat lard ass is not you actually. That's just who you are right now. And it's become your entire personality. But it doesn't have to be. You could lose the weight, get your mind in order, and then maybe people will follow along. But right now, you just scream of insecurity, scream of just so much. So much, girl. The arrogance and, like, pride of it all. It looks just like a fucking coping mechanism for how deeply insecure you are.
I feel like in this video, this person here and this person here, we probably still have the same beliefs.
Yeah, no
but
doubt,
I just
bitch.
feel like back then I had more
electrolytes.
Electrolyte, instant hydration. I don't give a fuck attitude.
You still are that way, girl. You still are that way. Like, Cakegate was only like a week or so after this video. So, like, girl, the fuck you mean? The fuck do you mean? You're the same bitch. Same arrogant girl that thinks she knows everything, thinks she knows what's best for her, even though she's, like, clearly sunken herself into a hole deeper than the fucking grape, or deeper than the fucking Mariana Trench. Like, try to swim up out of that, girl.
Because I didn't care about my weight as much as I do now. I didn't care about what I was eating as much as I do now. So I feel like that's probably going to be like a really big shift, but I feel like my opinion probably is still the same, but we'll see. So the calories and the nutrition is on the bottom of this. And she's doing exactly what I'm doing. Where if we film a mukbang, obviously it's very possible to stay under our allotted calories for the day. So that's very true. Keep in mind, I am still harassed to this day about me eating a whole shrimp cocktail. So yeah, let's still keep that in mind, because you're gonna see here that's not the truth. From what I remember, I do say how many calories I actually ate in this video.
It was only like 200 something. But let's think about the cholesterol. Let's think of the fat, because shrimp are high in both of those. Let's think about the fact that you dipped every single one into that fucking nasty sodium and sugar rich cocktail sauce. And let's not forget the fact that you probably only moved from your bed to that chair to do this and then back to your bed. And that was probably all you did for a couple days. So, doesn't matter, girl. It does not matter how much you ate. You could have ate one fucking shrimp or just sucked on one of the shrimp's tails. Doesn't matter. It's the fact that you are nearly 600 pounds running in circles doing the same bullshit for money.
Which is 90 calories per serving. And there's 4.5 servings in this whole thing. So 90 times 4.5. We can do the math later, but it's not that many calories. And that includes... We could do the math later. Good old cocktail sauce. And that's even if I finish
She ain't gonna ever do the math.
It's like not that difficult. Like my sausage fest video, delicious. And that fit my calories. And I was able to stay under my calories, and the next day I was down about, I think it was like 2.6 pounds. So
it doesn't matter, because you're at the same fucking weight now. So what's it fucking matter, girl?
Honestly, like, people will just... It's true. If you stay below your calories, you can film mukbang.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. Shut up.
Moms, you aren't our bosses. You aren't our dads.
This is the part that pissed so many people off. Because technically, we are her boss. She likes to say she's her own boss. She's self-employed. No, honey. We're the ones that pay your fucking bills.
You aren't our doctors. I just think...
Your doctors would literally roll their fucking eyes at you trying to justify why you eating on camera is okay when you're 600 fucking pounds and immobile.
The fact that people can hate on us so hardcore and judge us so hard over the food we put in our mouth is kind of crazy. It's a little obsessive.
I don't know why she's saying us. Not too many other people do what she fucking does. She's just a trash human being. But she'll rank herself along with, like, Trisha Paytas. Trisha Paytas is still relatively thin. Like, the bitch has a waistline. She's just curvy. Amber Lynn is not curvy. She's bulbous. Okay? She looks like a fucking flower root you would stick in the ground and wait till spring for it to sprout. Just circle.
Still agree with...
Beanbag. Best fucking way to describe her.
Like, I just feel like it's no one's business what...
It's not, Amber, but if you're going to put it on the internet, then you better fucking expect people to treat it like their business. Because you've now put it out into the ether for everyone to comment on and to have an opinion on. So you can't do that and then get upset when people have opinions that you don't like.
Someone else does to their body. There are so many things in this world that people do on...
I just thought of something really dark. I don't know, maybe I'll edit it out. But, like, girl, there are middle school cutters that are nicer to their bodies than you are. Shut up.
Day-to-day basis that is actively killing them. And I keep bringing up cigarettes. If you smoke, I'm sorry to offend you. It is something that kills so many people in the USA a year.
Yeah, and your fat ass kills more. Not yours specifically. But, like, girl, obesity. And this isn't true, by the way. This isn't true, because she won't put a fucking link to her resources. Is not the leading cause of death. Heart failure is. So, heart failure is also the causing lead of death from people, like, under a certain age, like under 45 or something. Like, girl, you're going to be part of that statistic. You'll be lucky to make it to 35 without something giving out. If you keep up how you just fucking are. Okay, I don't
care. Food and cigarettes both kill people.
Hun, so does heroin. So does crack. So does fucking trains and buses and planes. What's your fucking point? Okay? You're not sitting here smoking a pack of Marlboro Red telling us that you need to stop smoking because you have lung cancer. You're sitting here stuffing your fucking face saying, I don't need to stop. And you ate yourself to having cancer. Like, shut the hell up. I told you, I'm going to be a lot meaner in this one. I'm not having it with this bitch.
So I'm curious, because my brain is not working right now.
Never is.
90 times 4.5.
Yeah, she knew. It's like she fucking heard me through the screen.
It's 405 calories. All of it. So that whole thing of shrimp is only 405 calories.
Okay, shut up. I don't fucking care. You're still fat.
Eating this, no one would have batted an eye. Like,
yeah, because it's a skinny person who doesn't need to lose weight. You're sitting here crying about how no one in life treats you right. Nothing fits. Nothing works. You can't fucking do anything because you're so damn fat. And then you want to come on here and do this bullshit. Okay? Whoop. Gotta go check on my bread, guys. Hold on. It's done.
There are mukbangers out there who are skinny, who eat thousands of calories.
Yeah, and they probably are also able to walk farther than from the kitchen to their bed. So what's your fucking point, Amber? They're not 600 pounds immobile. They're not 600 pounds at 5 feet tall. Okay? You're literally a fucking ball.
In each video, and no one says
I bet if we were to measure across her, she's probably just as wide.
A single thing. No one bats an eye. I think one of the craziest ones for me, I don't know her name, but she does like ASMR, like honey something. I don't know, but she makes like these crazy desserts. She eats so much in one sitting.
And to be honest, she probably goes and throws it all up after. Let's be fucking for real. But we're not talking about these people, Amber. We are talking about you. Stay on the fucking subject.
And frequently uploads videos, and no one says a thing. And here I am.
It's also because her content is probably mostly for feeders. She's an attractive woman, Amber. Let's be for real. Okay, no shade or some shade, but you're not. So, of course.
If I was to eat this whole shrimp, I would only be eating 405 calories. Again, let's see how many I do eat.
It doesn't matter. Oh, she's so fucking dumb. It's really hard to tell if she's just really this stupid and ignorant to like her own stuff or so biased towards herself. Or if she's just like, you know, I think she might actively know what the fuck she's doing to some degree. But I don't really, because there's just no way you can convince me that Amber is, like, outsmarting anyone. Really.
I just don't want people to think of food bombs and think of gaining weight. That's not what it is. Like,
that's what it is with you, though. So,
I'd still be eating shrimp, whether I was filming the video or not. And like I've talked about before, I'm done, like, constantly talking about my weight on the channel because there's more to me than that. And people don't realize that, I don't think. People just...
Well, then drop all the weight, then. If there's more to you than your weight, then drop it.
Look at me as a number on the scale, and I'm tired of that. Like, I literally am just tired of it.
Shut up and roll, like, fucking looking up and nodding her head like, bitch, I don't care.
Decade where I've wanted to stop talking about my weight, and I wanted to, like, be free of that discussion, because in the past there has been times where talking about
it's not going to be possible, Amber. Not until you lose it is it going to be possible, because you've made your entire channel about your weight, and you've made us all try to sympathize for you when you sit here and stuff your fucking face and then you gain 5 pounds and want to cry about it. Or this video was probably 5 or 6 years ago, maybe longer, and you're at the exact same fucking place.
Sharing my journey was highly triggering for me. And anytime I would mention...
But you still do it.
In a YouTube video that, I'm kind of done sharing my weight loss journey, people would get upset. Like, very angry. This has made me realize that maybe I just should not be sharing my weight loss journey whatsoever with YouTube. If that's all people are trying to look for is, oh my god, does Amberlynn have diabetes? I bet she does. I know she does. She should. Or, oh my god, I know Amberlynn is over 600 pounds. She's probably...
That isn't about your weight loss. That's about your failures that you are actively showing us and showing us how you're failing too. And then you turn around and cry like, I just don't know what to do anymore. Stop fucking eating.
20. Oh, she's 640 now. Look at her face in this video. Oh, look at her body. Like, what? People are wanting me to be bigger. There are videos of people wanting me.
It's not that we want you to be bigger. Deep down, we all want you to do better. But you lie so much, you cheat so much against your audience and your partners. Like, why the fuck would we believe anything that you say? Especially when this is the face giving it all to us. Huh? Why the fuck would we listen to you?
To be bigger. There are comments, there's messages. People want me to be bigger than what I really am. When I'm already...
Girl, I'd love to see you at 800 pounds, to be honest, but I know your heart wouldn't take it, so...
Too big. Like, literally. People want...
If she ever saw this video, she would clip that so fast. Use it. Do it, Amber. Boost me. I feel like it's a personal attack that she didn't upload today. I feel like it was personally done against me with my 4 subscribers.
My weight in every video. People want me to step on the scale in every video. Like, that's all people want me to talk about. I think I'm just done with it. Like, I literally think I'm done with it for now. Like, it's weird because I'm more than that. And I have more to talk about than that. I have more to share than that.
You really don't, though, to be honest. Because, like, what else do you have? Your shit cooking, your shit hobbies that are for, like, a fucking 5-year-old and that you don't do anything good with. Your shit, like, taste and everything, so you just go and buy the gaudiest, tackiest bullshit. When you can afford nice things, you just don't have the fucking taste for it.
So I felt...
The list could go on, girly. To be honest, the most interesting thing about you is that you're a train wreck fatty. Everything else is boring, childish shit that no one gives a fuck about.
A lot of times in the past where I was kind of just molding myself into a person that, like...
Could you imagine her trying to fit into a mold? Like the Disney pumpkin molds that turn the pumpkins into, like, Mickey Mouse ears and shit. I think if we left one of those on Amber for a couple days, she'd probably stick to it. Although she already is kind of, like, Mickey shaped, if we're being honest. That's so mean.
People wanted to see. I felt like people wanted to see someone talk about their weight who was also doing mukbangs because it was like a train wreck. It was a train wreck aspect to it all. And so...
No shit.
That is what I kept doing because I knew that's what people wanted. And it's true.
And it's what you're still doing. You still do it. Anytime you know, Amber, that when you stick your fucking neck out and open your mouth for that fork and use it as a thumbnail, you fucking know that that's exactly what you're doing. But you want to play stupid or you want to play innocent. Not going to really work.
Views say it all.
all her old videos. Oh, she could only fucking dream of getting those views back, dog. She could only fucking dream.
I haven't done a mukbang in almost a year. It's been almost a year. And I have been actively trying to get weight loss surgery and trying to better myself with my food. And my views are lower than ever because of that. The very thing that would boost my views, which would boost the money in my fucking wallet,
would boost mine too, girl.
Is if I return to this.
I mean, go for it, honestly. Go for it. It's going to give us more to talk about. But, like, if at the end of the day you're aight with having about maybe a year, 2 more years left, then, you know, that's on you. I'm not going to give you shit if you say, fuck it, I'm just going to eat myself into my grave. Because you know what? I have respect for someone that's going to say what they're going to do and then do it. But you saying that I'm going to change my life, I'm going to turn my life around while still actively eating yourself into that same grave, then I'm going to give you shit. Because it's like, well, pick one, girl. Pick one. Because you're either going to end up 6 feet under with a really small funeral, or, you know, maybe you could turn your life around. Maybe you could become a better person outside and in. Because sitting here being a fatty, listening to yourself in your little echo chamber isn't going to fucking do anything for you.
Mm-hmm.
But if she were to even get skinny, she probably still wouldn't have any friends, let's be real. She would just act more like a fucking deranged cunt.
Yeah. And that's what I'm used to. We're gonna just try it out. And I'm not going to. No. Am I going to share my food with you guys? Sure. Will I take a few bites on camera? Sure. That ain't a mukbang.
Yeah, because she needs a fucking thumbnail. That's why. Do whatever. Oh, that fucking face. That ugly fucking face. Ugh.
That ain't a mukbang. Oh my god, I took a few bites of my omelet in a recent video, and someone's like, I didn't know this was going to be a mukbang. Where's the mukbang?
Shut up, bitch. Shut up. It doesn't matter if you sit there and eat a whole meal and the whole video is that, or if you just show a few bites. You're still a 600-pound woman putting food into her mouth for money. And you're still crying that your life is so unfair because you're fat. Shut the fuck up. You did it to yourself, so, like, who fucking cares if you think it's unfair?
Would take hours and hours and hours. Probably take possibly several videos, and I'm just not really into that. It's hard to talk about. You know, I just want to talk more about things I've went through, things I'm going through today. I want to, you know, share more of my life, my girlfriend, for maybe, you know, friends, and, you know, show you things like that. I don't want every video that I film for people to just be like, so about that weigh-in though. So if I just take it out completely, maybe people will be quiet about it. But who knows? Yeah. This is why I was losing so many subscribers.
No, it's not. Back here is why you were. Because you're a cunt. But
is because I was a bit smug. And I said I
don't
want to talk about my weight anymore. And then I felt almost like gaslit and like coerced into continuing.
Coerced. It's coerced. Dumb bitch.
Doing that just to get those subscribers back.
And you didn't. So, whoop-de-fucking-do. You can't get those subscribers back just by saying, okay, I'm going to post about my weight. That wasn't what it was, Amber. We're sick of fucking paying for your bills and then being talked to like we don't know anything. Like, you give us all that we need to know.
just so people would stop. Like, it felt like bullying. It was like
bullying.
The craziest thing.
I'm being bullied, you guys. They're bullying me online. I'm being bullied on my YouTube channel. Do you know how fucking stupid that sounds? Shut the fuck up.
Shrimpgate at the time, I didn't really...
Some people need to be bullied, alright? Let's be fucking for real. Some people, bullying is more helpful to them than any positive reinforcement they'll fucking get. Because you know what? Some people might not remember the positive thing you said to them. They sure as hell are going to remember the time you made them fucking cry.
Discuss how I was feeling, but it put me in such a horrible headspace for so many people to actively, like, almost put up a strike against me.
And we'll do it again!
People were striking against me, it felt like. And it was hard. Like, it was mentally the hardest thing ever. And when I noticed it happen...
Yeah. Going through cancer wasn't? Dumbass.
I shut down pretty bad, like, in my personal life. And I just felt... I didn't feel good. I didn't at all. And I immediately went back to what everyone wanted. I'm just talking, doing that punch, you know. I'm just trying to keep it, like, simple for now, and then eventually add in some more arm situations and more body situations. Like, I also want to do some walking and some walking in place. And with the weight loss journey, with the train wreck, when what I wanted to do was take out all of that and just share the happiness of my life and share more about my past. And I didn't get to do that because I felt so coerced into just being this train wreck. That's what I've been on YouTube. That's why I was an icon, as people call it. I'm not that no more. And I think it's really hard for people to wrap their head around. It's scary. I could easily go back to this. But it's scary because, like, I have to every day wake up and choose me and choose health and choose bettering myself over money. And it's hard. It is. Especially...
Sorry guys, I'll be honest, I completely spaced out. It's probably nonsense bullshit she's spewing though. Let's be fucking for real.
Like, people are constantly talking about, oh my god, your channel's dying, you're barely getting any views.
It is.
Oh,
But I mean, at least your channel and you have that in common, right, girl?
Watch this video. I just can't get over the amount of views on this, 26,000. And that's it for Amber. I mean, this has to be an all-time low.
You can't see it, but underneath this, I have it cropped a little bit too high up. She put 27 now. Girl.
For her channel. I haven't
Or
seen...
maybe that's in this Alex's Shook video, but
this low in a long time. You just would expect bigger numbers than that, right? But it seems as though interest in Amberlynn Reid has fallen off of a cliff lately.
It's because this Amberlynn doesn't exist anymore.
You're still very much, I'm actively choosing to improve and be better every single day, but you're not. You can say you're actively choosing to, but unless you put it into actual working fucking theory, it's not gonna do a goddamn thing for you, girl. Jesus. And she's so aloof to all this. It doesn't make any sense.
And plus, sometimes I feel like me broadcasting it so much is what makes me fail. I feel like if I just work behind the scenes and work on my eating disorder and, like, my brain and my weight loss in private, then that'll help because there won't be so much pressure on me.
Well, it doesn't matter.
That's exactly what I wanted.
It doesn't matter, because look
says
at
everything,
you.
honestly.
You're still just as fat.
Oh my god, my favorite YouTube channel right now. He loves life. Oh, I love her! I love her.
Oh my god.
because I done passed out. Amongst him being hilarious, like his demeanor, the way his songs on my Spotify list, and I listen to him. Do it, y'all. I think that's gonna be it for me. She's my little trash.
Yeah, because she's definitely going to go and eat the rest of it, so it doesn't really fucking matter.
So, I ate half of that. Again, the whole thing was 405. I ate like 200.
She's going to be so smug about the fact that she didn't wolf it all down right there in the video, but we know damn well that she turned around and ate the fucking thing and then probably had some pizza and some chips and who knows what fucking else, a whole pint of Ben & Jerry's. Jesus, girl. I don't know. I think maybe we should just end the video here. I don't care to hear what other fake bullshit excuses this girl has for us.
Calories. Barely had any of the cocktail sauce.
Barely.
Still to this day.
Barely, guys. Still to this day, I'm fat shamed.
I ate 200 calories.
And you're still just as fat. That's why no one gives a fuck. And that's why no one wants to see you stuffing your fucking face. Because you're still just as fucking big as you were when you filmed this goddamn video 5 or 6 years ago, girl.
That's it.
That's it.
And I lost.
And I lost weight, but you gained it all back. So what the fuck does it matter?
Cheeseburgers and some shrimp. Like, I'm not saying I'm never gonna come on here and eat fast food or whatever, but like,
don't trust me, she did.
And like really skinny people. Like, why is that okay? You know, just
because they're skinny, Amber. Because they are not actively killing themselves in that moment by eating a lot of food. That's why. If you want to say it's fat phobic, fine. But you know what? At the end of the day, no one wants to see a fucking 600-pounder sitting there killing themselves.
You're healthy, but I'm not hating on any because that's literally it. Just because you're skinny doesn't.
She thinks she should be seen the same as a skinny person, and she should, but not for when it comes to how she eats. Sorry, girl. You are not her. You're not that bitch. Okay? If you were 150 pounds doing this, sure. If you were 200 pounds doing this, sure. A 5-foot girl being 600 pounds, that's not acceptable. That is not acceptable. And to be here trying to justify it, that is not acceptable behavior from anyone. Especially someone who claims to be on some fake bullshit fucking weight loss journey.
You're healthy. Just because you're skinny doesn't mean that junk that you're eating isn't making you unhealthy, isn't giving you diabetes or high blood pressure, etc., etc.
Video is done here. I don't want to hear this fatty gab on anymore about bullshit that she'll never know. She'll never know what it's like to be a healthy weight. So, alrighty, guys. I've drank most of my wine, and I'm sure you can tell that I'm getting a bit heated with this bitch. I mean, Amber normally irks me, but especially when she comes on here and tries to give us her bullshit fucking manipulator excuses. It means nothing, especially when, you know, in a week's time she's going to turn around and cry that, you know, she's just not living the life that she wants to, and then continues to profit off of shit like this. So that was a nice little retro react. Hopefully our girl will be out of her burnout tomorrow and actually upload for us. Who knows though? Probably not. Or maybe she just wants to spend a nice weekend with her girlfriend that she lives and spends 24/7 with. But who knows, guys? Listen, I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry if I got a little crazy there for a little bit, but I hope you guys are having a great 4th of July weekend. I hope you guys are having a safe weekend, celebrating responsibly, either with drinks or fireworks. Be safe, guys, and I'll catch you later.